Hello everyone, welcome to this episode of Cornwall Freemasons Lodge in the Lounge sessions. I'm Sebastian Oakley, the Provincial Communications Officer for the Province of Cornwall, and I'm delighted to be with Callum Gardner, the Chairman of the Trelawny Club. Callum, we have a couple of questions for you, which we would be delighted for you to answer. The first question is, what is the Trelawny Club?
Hi, Sebastian. So the Trelawny Club was established in the aim of bringing new and young Cornish Freemasons together in a lodge, socially or in an interactive environment, with the aim of building and maintaining friendships. So fundamentally, it's those that have just recently joined Freemasonry. And the reason we say new and young is because you don't necessarily have to be young to be joining a Freemason as a Freemason. So it's once you join, it's a way of all of the light blue Freemasons to actually have like a social network where we can actually meet up and do things outside of a lodge, whether it be charity days, sporting events, or meet up for breakfasts or drinks or walks, etc. So it's really a club that people can liaise with each other through social media platforms. And then when they go to visit each other in their lodges, they can actually meet up and then just put a name to a face and then just create new relationships where they can communicate with each other and then obviously ask questions about what they're going through in their lodge, how they do things, what they've experienced, how they experienced it, and just share their experiences, really.
Well, that's fantastic. And like I said, I'd highly recommend for any new members to contact yourself or a member of the Trelawny Club. It's a great initiative. The second question is a bit more personal to yourself, is as a current master of a Freemasons lodge, how did it feel to take the chair of your lodge and what does it entail?
So without giving anything too important away, the day that I was installed as the Worshipful Master was a huge event for me. There's a lot of information that's flowing through your head. There's a hell of a lot of revision into the jobs that it will entail. And when you're the Worshipful Master, you have the rule of the lodge and a lot of people in positions that support you to run it for the entire year. So all the ceremonies that you will be conducting, that you're in charge of, you've got a lot of trust in your officers. So when you install that officer into their said place, you need to be like squared away and make sure that it's rehearsed and you deliver it to the best of your ability, because it's an important year for you and it's a lot of years in the making for you to get to that point. So for me, it was a huge event, which I really looked forward to. And I was blessed with having an absolutely packed lodge as well. We had like over 60 members, and in the room that we hold in Perranporth, to have 60 plus people in there is quite a rare occasion. So that spilled out into the festive board, which was huge, pre-COVID, when people were actually allowed to sit next to each other and meet. So for me to take the mastership of the lodge it was a massive event and something that I'm very proud of. And I think you'll never forget. The ceremonies that follow that, again, so much added pressure that you want to do your best for everybody. And, it's something that you want to have that perfect year, so that when you do install the new master in the following year, that you've done the best of your ability. So.
Yeah, no, I couldn't agree more, Callum. Thank you for that. Thank you, Callum, for being with us today. We'll be launching another episode next week. In the meantime, brethren, stay safe.